Push it. Hi, everybody. I'm glad to see you again. I miss you all so much, and I bet you're wondering why we're not seeing each other in this last week and in the next few weeks. Well, we talked a little bit about it before we left school. I think Bailey was telling us about how her baby wasn't allowed to go to her daycare because there was too much germs and sickness, and that's pretty much exactly what's happening with us. It's not that we're sick, Baruch Hashem, but there are a lot of germs everywhere, and so the whole school, our school, is being cleaned really well to make sure there's no germs everywhere, and that right now we know that we're safe, and we're safe with our families, and we're safe with our in our own houses. So we're just making sure that everywhere else is also safe so that we don't get sick. So that's why we're not seeing each other, but you're seeing me through this and the TV, and I really miss all of you so much. And I'm going to start talking about stuff that if we were in school, that we would be learning about. So we're going to talk about the next big holiday that's coming up. It's called Pesach, or Pesach as they say in Israel. Passover in English, actually. Now, the first thing we need to do to get ready for this big holiday is that we need to clean our houses and get rid of all chametz. Can you say chametz? Chametz, great. Chametz is kind of like crumbs. We want to make sure that our house is all clean. We want to make sure that if we took food into our bedroom, if we took food into the living room, even in our kitchen, if we were eating all over our kitchen, we need to make sure that all the crumbs are gone and everything is clean in our house. And I know you guys will help your families to do that. We've got lots of time, so I'm sure your mommies and your daddies are gonna let you help with them to clean. What do we need? We need soap. We need water, paper towels, and your mommies and daddies will help you out with that. Once our whole house is clean, we need to make sure for sure that the kitchen is clean and make sure that there is no bread in our house. We're not allowed to have any bread. Bread is one of the biggest things that is chametz. And instead of bread, we eat matzah. Do you remember the story about how Bnei Israel was leaving Mitzrayim and they had to pull out their bread, their challah, and it turned into matzah? I have a pretend piece of matzah right here. And that's why we eat matzah on Pesach. So after our whole house is clean and we're ready for Pesach, and we bought foods that are kosher for Pesach. Now, these foods might be a little weird. Can we eat cookies? Yes. Can we eat cake? Yes. Can we eat chicken? Yes. Can we eat meat? Can we have cereal? Can we have milk? Can we have candy? For sure. But they all have to be kosher for Pesach. So they might taste a little different than we're used to, but you for sure can have all the foods that you like except challah. No bread, nothing except matzah in the house. Now, we're ready to start the holiday. What do we need to do? We need to set the table. We set the table for the Seder. Here's a family that's having a Seder. Those are the two special meals that we have to eat. They are called Seders. Seder means order. There's a special order that we have to have for the Seder. Now, we use a special book. It's not a Siddur. It's called a Haggadah. This is my Haggadah, but all Haggadot look differently. But this is the one that I have. And in this Haggadah, there's a special order. It's the Seder. Seder means order. And it will tell us what to do. And each part has something for us to do, and we follow in order. Now, the very first thing we need to do after we light the candles and we're ready to start the Seder is we do something called Kadaish. Can you see what Kadaish is? I bet you can guess because it sounds a lot like Kiddush. Right, we make Kiddush. We take some yayin, our grape juice, and we fill up a cup of yayin, and we have Kiddush. Now, there's not only 1 cup of yayin for the whole Seder, but there are 4 cups of yayin. Whoa, that was fun. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 cups of yayin. That's how many we need to drink for the whole Seder. So this is the first time in Kadaish we make the bracha on the first cup of yayin. Kadaish. Can you do that with me? Kadaish. Okay, after Kadaish, we do something called urchatz. Urchatz, this is a washing cup. We wash our hands, but, isn't this nice? Somebody bought me this from Israel. It's brand new. We wash our hands, but we do not make a bracha. Usually after we wash our hands, we say the bracha al netilat yadayim. Not this time. See, this is a circle. It says bracha in here in Hebrew, and there's a line in it to remind us. No bracha. So the first thing is Kadaish, and then urchatz. Kadaish, urchatz. Okay, those are the first two things that we need to do for the Seder. We're going to talk more about it each time I see you. I miss you all so much, and God willing, we'll see each other next time. Bye-bye.